Hello students, so we'll move on with the third part of this problem, that is a request is coming from process P2 with this, that is 0 instance of A, 4 instance of B, 2 instance of C and 0 instance of D. You have to check whether it can be granted, and after that you have to check whether the system is in safe state or not. So for that purpose you have to use the resource request algorithm. So according to that, first step in resource request algorithm is telling you have to check request whether it is less than need of P2. Okay, here I is nothing but P2. So request of P2, what is a request of P2? That is 0420, whether it is less than need of P2. So for that purpose you have to check the need matrix, that is 0750. 0750, it is true. So we are going to the next step. What is the next step? Request is less than available. Request. So your request is 0420. You are checking whether it is less than or equal to available. Available is 1520. Yes, it is true. It is true. So we are going to the third step. In the third step, what we are going to do? Available is equal to available minus request. So available, we are going to get a new value for available. Available is equal to current available, that is 1520 minus request. Request is 0420. So new available you are going to get as 1, then 100. Then allocation. Allocation is equal to allocation plus request. So you have to check allocation of P2. Allocation of P2, you have to check the question, that is 1000 plus request, that is 0420. So you're going to get a new allocation value, that is 1420. Finally you have to check the need of P2. Need of P2 is current need. Current need of P2 is 0750 minus request, that is 0420. So how much you're going to get? 0, large number minus smaller number. You cannot get a negative value. 7 minus 4 is 3. 5 minus 2 is 3. Sorry. So this is a value what you're going to get. So you got a new value for location, need and available. Okay. So using this available value, so now write a new need matrix. with the changed value for process P2. A, B, C, P1, P2, P5. P2 value will be changing, that is 0330. Rest everything will be same. So this is a lengthy procedure, so please solve it. Rest everything will be same. Okay, only what change you have to do, from where the request has come in. So request has come in from process P2, right? So only for that process you need to change the value, because you got a new value for need. Okay. After this you should also change the allocation value. Allocation value for P2 also should be changed. So what is the new allocation value? 1420. So new allocation value is 1420 and available is 1100. Okay. So using this you have to apply this on the safety algorithm. That is, once again you have to do all this. Okay, for all the process you have to check. Again, if it is safe, then the request can be granted. So this is very lengthy problem. So how we are doing the safety, I'll just do it in a shorter way. So in safety algorithm, for all the process you have to check. Now we are checking for P1. So first finish will make it as false. You are checking whether need, right? need of P1 is less than or equal to available. Available is how much now? 1100. Need is yes, need is 0000 less than or equal to 1. It is true. So finish of P1 is true, and work is equal to work plus available. So previous work was 1100 work plus allocation. Sorry, for P1 the allocation is 0012. So you're going to get 1112. Okay, and in the corner you write the safety sequence P1. Similarly, for the next process you continue. First, need of P2. So need of P2, you got a new value here, that is 0330. Whether it is less than or equal to available. Your new available is 1112. Is it true? 0 is less, yes. 3, no, it is false. So finish of P2 is still false. Go to P3. P3, need of P3 is 1002. Either it is less than available. 1 is yes, this is true. Then work you're changing to work plus allocation. So 1112 plus allocation for P3. Allocation for P3 is 1354. Then you're going to get a new allocation, that is 2466. Okay, so new work you got, and finish you're making. Finish of P3 you're making as true. So next one will be P3. Next you go for P4. Need you're checking. Need is 0020, whether it is less than 2466. Yes, it is true, right? Then you're changing work. Work is equal to 2466 plus allocation. Allocation of P4 is 0632. 0632. So you're getting new work as 2 10 9 8. Okay, after that finish of P4 you're making as true. So next one will be P4. Come to P5. Need of P5 is 0642 less than or equal to 21098. It is true. So your changing work is equal to 21098 plus allocation of P5 0014. 0014. So 2 plus 2 10 10 12, and finish of P5 you're making as true. So here we'll write as P5. Then you check for P2. P2 was pending. Need of P2 is 0330, which you got from here. So this is the new one, right? Updated one. Less than or equal to, your latest available is 2 10 10 12. Whether it is true? Yes. Yes, it is true. Therefore, work is equal to 2 10 10 12 plus allocation of P2. Allocation also is a change value now. 04. Sorry. Which is a new allocation? 1420. 1420. So you're going to get as 3 14 12 12. So this is a final available value what you have. Then finish of P2 also is true. So the safety sequence is okay. So what is the conclusion you are going to write? You are going to write the conclusion. So where shall I write here? Okay. So you have to write the conclusion as, since finish of P1, P2, P3, P4 is equal to true, system is in safe state. Okay, and safety sequence, what is the safety sequence? That is P1. This one you are right. Okay, P1, P3, P4, P5 and P2. This is a safety sequence. And finally, one more you have to write. So this is, we have done for what? For resource request, whether it can be granted. So try the conclusion for that also. Since system is in safe state, after the request from P2 with request 0420 is granted. So the request